Dear students in grade 12, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our session for today, in which we are going to talk about Unit 9. Well, dear students, dear colleagues, let me first introduce my colleagues in the studio who are going to participate in this seminar. Miss Wala Safir, English teacher from Damascus countryside. Good morning, Miss Wala. And Miss Hanan Kantagji, English teacher from Hama Directorate. Good morning, Miss Hanan. Well, dear students, as you know, our topic is about Unit 9, entitled Citizenship. In today's session, we are going to talk about all the skills mentioned in Unit 9. So let's start directly. Would you please use the laptop? Thank you very much. In Unit 9, dear students, as you can see in the books, when we talk about the listening skill, you are going to learn how to listen for specific information. When we talk about speaking, you are going to learn how to express opinions, to learn some expressions, to refer to opinions, how you can express your opinions to others. And when we talk about reading, we are going to have a text about citizenship. Of course, we are going to define this word, the meaning of citizenship. What is a citizen? Of course, we have many characteristics, we have many ideas in the text, we have new vocabs. We are going to talk about all these things. When we talk about writing, of course, you are going to learn in this unit how to write an article about what makes a good citizen. When we talk about grammar, you are going to learn some paired conjunctions. When we talk about pronunciation, we are going to talk about homographs. So what homographs are, or what are homographs? We are going to mention all these things. When we talk about vocabulary, we are going to mention or to describe some adjectives followed by prepositions and some word family. In everyday English, how to accept offers and how to decline offers, accepting and declining offers. Well, let's start. When we talk about citizenship, dear students, of course, when we mention the word citizen, so we want to know what a citizen is. What does this word mean? When you are a citizen, it means that you are a member in a society. So citizenship, is it a privilege or a right? When we say stranded, it refers to someone lost. Imagine you awake alone on the beach of a unknown country. You cannot remember how you got there or where you have come from. So let's consider these questions. What are the first things you need to do to survive from this place? What rules might this foreign land have about newcomers arriving? You cannot return to your home as you do not know where it is. Why is it important to become a part of this new society? And the last question, you have no idea. What problems might this cause? So the biggest question in this unit is what a citizen is. Now, I think Miss Wala is ready to start. Before, let's take a guess for some minutes. A person who does good deeds, someone involved in politics, a member of a community, as I said, with rights and responsibilities or duties, an adult. So all these ideas, I think they are all related to the word citizen. Now, it is a member of a community with rights and responsibilities. So when we say A citizen, I think the best meaning for this word is a member of a community with rights and responsibilities. This is the meaning of the word citizen. Now, I think Miss Wala is ready to talk about citizenship.
Yeah, citizenship.
The stage is yours,
as a
please.
concept. The definition of citizenship is the state of
Would you
being.
please raise your voice,
Yeah.
Miss Wala?
Yeah, sure. The definition of citizenship is the state of being a citizen along with the rights and duties. A citizen is someone being born in the community and having access to all the same freedoms and rights as those already living in the same country. So it is the character of individual who is viewed as a member of a particular society.
Okay, so a citizenship means the state of being vested with the rights and duties of a citizen. What is the meaning of vested, Miss Wala, here?
Yeah,
The word vested here.
We say having rights.
Having rights. So the state of having rights, right? With duties.
Yeah.
Not only rights.
Yeah,
someone
rights
who has
duties,
rights and
responsibilities.
duties. Yes. The character of an individual who is viewed as a member of a particular society. Oh, good. Okay, let's continue. Miss Hanan, please.
Yes, okay. About the concept of citizenship, it arose, of course, it is not a new concept. It goes back to, first it arose in towns and city states of ancient Greece.
So you are talking now about the concept of the word citizenship.
Yeah,
where does this concept come from?
It comes from the Greek, of course, it has a Greek origin, let's say. It goes back to where cities and the city states were. It disappeared then in Europe.
So this word appeared in Greece?
In Greece at first,
yes.
Yeah. Ancient Greek, let's say.
Yes,
let's say.
ancient Greece.
Then it disappeared. It disappeared in Europe during the Middle Ages.
Good.
Yeah. After that, it appeared, of course, and it crystallized in the 18th century.
It began again.
Yeah, it started again to be
to appear in the 18th century. It came back.
Concept,
Yes.
Let's say.
Okay. As a concept, of course.
Yes. Okay. Then, is the concept of citizenship static?
No, of course, it isn't. The concept of citizenship has never been fixed or static, because each state determines the conditions under which it will recognize persons.
So it changes within each society.
Yeah, each society has its own rules and laws,
principles, values.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So it differs from society, to another.
One.
It changes. It is not fixed or static.
At all.
Good. So citizenship has varied considerably throughout history.
Yes,
and within societies over time.
Yes.
Good. The next question.
Yeah.
What aspects does citizenship refer to, Ms.
Yes.
Anam?
It has many aspects, of course. First of all, it refers to family. It refers to military service. So also it refers to individuals' freedom. It refers to ideas of right and wrong, paying taxes and behavior.
Good. So when we say what aspects, what fields,
yes,
let's say, does citizenship refer to?
Yeah.
Citizenship refers to family, military service, individuals' freedom,
yes,
ideas of right and wrong, and last, paying taxes to the state, of course.
And something else, behavior, to behave well in the society, of course.
We have something else, which is behavior. So a good citizen should behave well in a society. I mean, he should respect the rules or the laws of this society.
Yes.
Good. What else? Next question. Who protects, Ms. Wala, the rights of the individuals?
Yeah, in each society or in each country, the government is responsible for protecting the rights of each individual, regardless of their background or their culture.
Good. And what are the responsibilities of citizens, Ms. Hanan?
Okay. So every citizen, of course, has rights and has duties. Every citizen must obey state laws, and he has to pay the penalties or fines when a law is broken. Also, all citizens must pay taxes in one form or another, of course.
Good.
These are the
So
responsibilities
these
of
are the responsibilities of
citizens.
citizens towards the state or towards society, towards the government. Every Syrian citizen must obey state laws, pay penalties when a law is broken, pay a fine, we can say that. All citizens must pay taxes in one form or another. Good. Now let's talk about something else. What about the duties of a citizenship, Ms. Hanan?
Okay. There are duties. As we said, he has rights and he has duties. One of the duties is to obey law or obeying the law. There is a fixed rule, of course. Rule of law here. Everyone is under the law. We should all respect law. All citizens should respect law. So to obey the law, you must know the law. Every citizen should know the laws, to respect them and to obey them. So it is our duty.
Everyone is under the law.
Yeah.
That's it. This is
In short.
in short.
Yeah.
To obey the law, you must know the law. First, without laws, our society would quickly collapse,
Yes, of course.
disappear. Good. What about the second duty, Ms. Wala,
Yeah, the
please?
second duty is paying taxes. The money you pay goes to many places. In addition to paying the salaries of government workers, taxes also help to support common resources such as police, firefighters. So it's important for every individual in society to pay taxes.
Good. Taxes pay for services like firefighters and police, building roads, also public schools. Tax money also pays for national defense and military service. Good. What about the third one?
The third, of course, to serve in the armed forces, of course. It
the
means
army.
also the military service.
Yes.
Every male, of course, citizen has the duty to serve in the army, to defend his country, of course.
Good, good, good. Serving in the army.
Yeah.
So it is a duty
Yeah.
towards your country. Good. Now, citizens also have responsibilities.
Yes.
These are things that they should do but are not required by law. Good. They are not required by law.
Of course.
So the responsibilities of a citizen. Examples of responsibilities, Ms. Wala,
Yes, the first
of
example.
such responsibilities.
Yeah,
I mean,
we have voting. It's
attending.
it's voting. The law doesn't require citizen to vote, but it's
Yes.
important for any citizen.
It
in
is
each-
your duty
Yeah,
to participate.
to participate by
Yes,
voting.
in the election, for
Yeah,
example.
of course. By voting, citizens are participating in democratic process.
Good.
Citizens vote for leaders to represent them and their ideas.
Yes.
So voting tells leaders what we like and we don't like.
Good, good. That's correct. Being informed,
Yes, sir.
what does it mean?
To be informed, to get acquainted, or to learn, of course, everything. So to vote.
To have a good background
Yes.
about everything in
Yeah.
your society,
To learn
in your
everything.
country.
Yeah.
The issues
To be
around us.
acquainted.
To
yeah,
be
exactly.
prepared to offer service, to offer help
Yes.
at any time,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
So being
So-
informed.
To vote wisely, you must be well informed of candidates. Candidates are the ones who you should elect, of course. You
Yes.
should know something about them, about their background.
The people we choose.
we choose.
Yes.
Current events, also we should be acquainted or informed with the current events,
Yes.
what happened in our society or country. Key issues, important matters in the society, and the current
Critical
politics.
issues, we can say.
We
It's
can say
okay,
also, yeah.
yes.
And the
And
current politics
the current-
also should be acquainted with
Yes.
politics.
Yes, yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
And number 3,
The responsibility here is to take part in the government. Taking part is as easy as voting. We could say also joining a political party or attending civic meetings. This will educate the public, making them aware of their
Yes.
environmental issues around them.
Thank you. What about number 4?
Helping your community as members or as citizens in this society. One of our most important responsibilities is taking part in community service. That's to help others in need in our community, like in charities or something like this, of course. Volunteering, it means to work willingly without being forced, is a huge part of being an active citizen in the society.
So when we say that someone is a volunteer, what do we mean by this
he works
word?
willingly, of course.
Willingly.
He is not forced or obliged to work. He chooses
He
to
is
help.
not asked.
Isn't a bit?
Yes.
Maybe he is asked, but
And-
to work without getting
Money. Yeah, it is
So-
unpaid.
Yes, yes. It is a free service
Yes.
offered by him to society, to
To
a
help.
group of people, to someone in his society,
Yes.
in his town, in his village, etc. Good. Helping people in general. We say helping
Yes,
people,
in general.
helping his society. Number 5.
The last responsibility here is respecting and protecting others' rights. Every individual should know his rights and the other rights.
Yes.
The rights you have belong to those around you too. You have the responsibility to make sure that your rights and the other rights, the others, are respected. Are talking about the rights here.
Respected and protected.
And
also.
protected also. So receiving respect from others is so important because it helps us to feel safe and to express ourselves.
Good, good. Thank you. Now we can move on to number 7. Why do some people pay penalties? It is a good question.
No.
Miss Hannah, please.
Penalties here first, it means fines, to pay money as a punishment.
Why?
If someone breaks the law, like speeding, he has to pay for this.
Good.
So he pays a fine for being, for
So
breaking
when law
the
is
law.
broken,
Yeah, for
people
breaking
are
law.
to pay penalties.
Yes.
Should, must, let's say.
They must.
For example, when speeding, I mean,
Exceeding the limit of speed.
yes, when you drive
No?
and exceeds the limit
Of
of
speed,
speed,
yeah.
so you should pay a fine.
Yes.
They should pay a fine, as
because
you
they
said.
broke the law.
Yes. What about number 8? Another question, Miss Wala. Whose responsibility is it to instruct about good citizenship?
Yeah, it is the responsibility of citizens to pass along the importance of good citizenship to future generation by teaching their children. I'm talking about the family because it's the most important building that
Or aspect.
instruct the citizen how to. They must instruct citizen how to obey the law, and by instructing them on our history, values, rights, and responsibilities, they will be good citizens.
So this concept, as you said, good citizenship must, let's say, be
Drummed
given
into
to the new
children.
generation,
Yeah.
must be carried from one generation
To another.
to another.
Or passed on.
Passed
be passed on.
Exactly, passed on. So to future generations by teaching their children how, by teaching our children how to obey the law, by instructing them on Syrian history, values, rights, and responsibilities. Good. Now, I think we have another question. Does the nationality law give Syrians the right to abandon their Syrian nationality, Ms. Hanan?
Surely not. Of course, we have to be proud of our nationality as being Syrians. So the nationality doesn't give Syrians the right to unilaterally abandon their Syrian nationality. This means from one side, for example, I can't decide to leave my nationality because it is my identity.
Your identity.
My
My
identity.
identity. I can't,
Yes.
of course, abandon it. Abandon here it means to leave it.
Yes.
Yes.
So we
I'm
cannot,
Syrian,
of
surely,
course.
and I'm proud of this.
Yes. Thank you. We have another question. What makes Syrian citizens proud of themselves?
Yeah,
I
there
think we have many
a lot of
aspects.
things.
Yes.
For example, Syrians have the right to pride themselves on being good citizens in a nation of ancient civilizations. They help to build and enrich human culture. They also have had a vital role in developing a human civilization.
Yes.
across the time.
So we are proud of ourselves as Syrians
As a
because
civilization.
we have the right to be proud on being good citizens in a nation of ancient civilizations.
Yes.
We have ancient civilizations. This, let's say, civilization helped to build and enrich human culture. So we, let's say, offered something to humanity. So we should be proud of ourselves. They have had a vital role, a very important role in developing human civilization. Good question.
And there is a folk song says in Arabic, let's say.
Yes.
أنا سوري أحياني علي.
Yes, thank you,
Yes.
Miss Hanan.
Yes.
Of course. Now we have an exercise. I think this exercise is related to the new vocabulary in the text of Unit 9. Miss Wala, please.
Yeah. I'll start with the concept of citizenship. It is F, the legal right of belonging to a particular country.
So, citizenship means the legal right of belonging to a particular country.
The
Good.
second one, vested, it means given the official right to do or own something.
Given the official right to do or own something.
Number 3, concept, it means an idea that is connected with the something.
Thank you. An idea that is connected with something. Number 4.
Okay, voluntary, it means to be done willingly, not because you are forced, willingly by my own will.
Yes, yes, yes.
Abandon, to leave something forever, and like desert also we can say. Unilaterally, of course, it means to be done by only one member without the agreement of others.
Good, good. Thank you very much. Now we can move on to another exercise. Miss Wala, please.
Yes, here in the exercise.
You have to read the rubric, please.
Yeah, replace the words in italics in the sentence with words from the text to correct the information. We have in each sentence we have some words in italics. The first one, the concept of citizenship is the same in all societies. No, the concept of citizenship isn't fixed in all societies, it's different. The first one.
So, is not static.
Yeah, not static at all.
Good.
It's changed according to
Is
the
not fixed.
Yeah,
Not is the same.
yeah.
Yes.
The second one, in Syria, the rights of each individual are preserved due to background or to culture. No, because in Syria, the rights of each individual are preserved regardless of their background, culture, their religion,
Yes.
etc. Number 3, throughout history, Syrians have played a minor role in building human civilization. No Syrian played a vital role in building human civilization. And the last one, it's optional for citizens to obey the laws of their societies. No, it's not optional, it's obligatory for each citizen to obey the laws of their
It's something
society.
obligatory.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Now, another exercise.
Here we have to choose the correct answer, and this is, I think, an exam model, because we have multiple choices.
Yes. In the exam, the students, as we know, will be given four
choices.
choices for each sentence.
Yes.
So, I think it is a sample. It is a good example about
Yes.
Exam
the
model.
form of the exam.
Okay.
It is a good practice, I think, for our students, and I hope that they are following us now and they can, let's say, participate or choose the right answer before we answer the question. Okay, Miss Hanan, please.
Yeah. Some citizens, here we have to add the suitable word. Some citizens take an role in the community. Is it active, react, or deactivate? If we study the space here, it should be an adjective because it precedes a noun. So if we act is a noun and a verb, active is a noun, an adjective, sorry. React, it's a verb. Deactivate, it's a verb. The only choice which is correct, of course, is B.
Yes.
So it should be active role.
Okay.
Civic here is what citizens are expected to demonstrate in their daily lives. Is it behavior, behavioral, or misbehave? Also, sir, if we study the space here, it should be a noun, because civic is an adjective and should be followed by a noun. Behave is a verb. Behavior is a noun. Behavioral is an adjective. Misbehave is a verb. The only choice is behavior.
Good.
Okay. Patriotism is love and, we have and here, to one's country. So love of and some, it should be followed by a noun because we have and here. So devote, it's a verb. Devotee, or it's a noun. Devoted is an adjective or a verb, it can be. Devotion, it's a noun, and the correct choice should be devotion because devotee is different from devotion in meaning. In economics, voluntary is unpaid. It can be, of course, one of the four choices: employ, employer, employment, employee. The correct answer, of course, is employment, because voluntary is an adjective, should be followed by a noun.
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss Wala, here in, let's say, under the title vocabulary, we have something mentioned in Unit 9, adjectives followed by prepositions.
Yes.
What about these adjectives? Let's try to give an idea, to give the students an idea about them. Some of them, of course, we cannot
Yes.
talk about all adjectives in English followed by
So hard.
prepositions. We have mentioned some of them,
Some of them.
and we have referred to some adjectives that we said that some adjectives in English can be followed
By certain.
by prepositions. Okay.
As you said, Mr., some adjectives go with certain prepositions. There are no grammatical rules for it, so it's good. It is a good idea to try to learn them together. For example, we have afraid of. Example, I'm afraid of spiders. The second example, angry with. Layla's angry with her little brother. So students must study angry, the adjective angry with the preposition with. Another one, we have keen on. For example, he's keen on chess.
So we have afraid of.
Yeah.
An example, I'm afraid of spiders. We have angry with. Layla is angry with her little brother. So here we have two examples about two adjectives that are followed by a preposition. Here, as you mentioned, Miss Wala, students should learn by heart, I mean, the adjective and the preposition that must be used
With this adjective.
with this adjective. We usually say afraid of. We don't say afraid from, for example. Afraid of. So students should learn these two words together.
Together, like collocations.
Angry with. We don't say angry from, for
Yes.
example. Angry with. Angry with someone.
Yes.
When you are angry with someone because he, let's say, did something
Wrong.
wrong, so you become angry with him. So Layla is angry with her little brother, not from her little brother. Don't, dear students, think in Arabic to, let's say,
They
write in
translate it.
English or to speak in English. So think in English. Say that native speakers of English say angry with. They don't say angry from. So we should learn it this way, simply.
Yes.
Another example, we have keen on.
Yes, keen on. For example, he's keen on chess. We can't say he's keen at chess.
Yes,
It's
keen
incorrect.
on chess. What do we mean when we say he's very keen on chess?
It means he's
He
so
plays chess a
talented.
lot. He
Yeah.
loves playing
And he's
chess.
talented in
Yes,
in
yes.
doing so.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Ms.
Other
Wala.
adjectives here, we have a brilliant at or good at. Mike is brilliant at math or good at math, of course. The little difference between good and brilliant, good is a normal adjective, but brilliant is a strong adjective.
So,
But both take at.
yes, good
Okay.
is, as you said,
A normal
a normal
Normal.
adjective,
Yeah.
while brilliant,
is a strong adjective.
can we say very brilliant?
No, it should
No.
be extremely.
We can
Non
say very
regrettable.
good,
Yeah.
but we cannot say very brilliant.
Yes.
Why? Because
As we said, before strong adjectives, we
it
use
is a strong.
adverbs.
Before strong
Absolutely.
adjectives, we don't use
Very.
modifiers, let's say.
Like very.
Very,
Yeah.
right?
Very just before normal adjectives.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Now busy with. Tom was busy with his work. Busy with. Careless with. My grandfather is careless with his money.
Yes. Careless with. My grandfather is careless, sorry,
Or was careless with his money.
with his money. That's correct. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, we have some other adjectives.
Yeah.
Miss Wala, please.
Like grateful for. For example, we say the people were grateful for our help. Grateful, it means thankful. We have another one, proud of. The parents were proud of their child's achievement. So we say of, not from or by. The last one, we have sure about. Are you sure about the information he has just given you? We say sure about, not sure of, sure it, sure from.
So
etc.
we have grateful for.
Yeah.
The people were grateful for our help. It means thankful.
Thankful.
Proud of. The parents were proud of their children's achievement. And sure about. Are you sure about the information he has just given you? To be sure about something,
Yes, certain about.
it means that you are certain of
And the
this
same
information.
proposition they take.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now. Okay,
Miss
let me
Hanan,
continue.
please.
Surprised by. I was surprised by her exam results. Okay? And cruel. It should be cruel too. Susie's dog was cruel to her. Yeah.
Again, please.
Okay.
Surprised by.
I was surprised by her exam results. While cruel to, Susie's dog was cruel to her.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
They are fixed as we said.
Yes. So these are some adjectives mentioned in Unit 9. Now we have an exercise about adjectives. Miss Wala, please.
Yes, as in the exam they will have 4 choices related to the preposition. Yes, the first one, student here must choose the correct answer. Is their son good? Schoolwork, we have on, of, at, and for. The most suitable preposition here is at. So we say, is their son good at schoolwork?
So we say good at.
Yeah,
Good at.
good at.
Yes.
Yeah, the second one, yes, in fact, he is brilliant. Brilliant like good, as Miss Hanan said, but it's a non-gradable adjective. So we say he is brilliant at everything.
Not in everything.
No, it's impossible to use it.
Yes.
We don't have this choice.
Good.
Number 3, are you pleased about, of, and by Anna's exam result? We say pleased about. The third one
Yes.
means glad about.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Number 4. The answer to this question is yes, we are very proud here. We have also 4 choices. It should be proud of. As we said, they are fixed expressions. Why is Jack's dog afraid? With afraid, as we said before, it should be fixed of him, because we have many choices on, of, at, for. As we said before, it should be memorized, afraid of. 6, because he's often cruel. Cruel should be followed, as we said, with to. And we have multiple choice, to, of, at, for. The only answer should be A, cruel to.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Now we can go on to talk about another title in Unit 9, dear students. We have pronunciation.
Yes.
When we talk about pronunciation, I think we have a title called homographs. So what is a homograph? What does this word mean? Miss Wala.
Yes, first I'd like to add this information. The word homograph comes from a Greek word. Homos alone mean the same, but graph or grapho, as they pronounce it, right. So if we combine these words together, the same written. So homographs is written the same, 2 words or more, that spelled the same, have different meaning, and sometimes have different pronunciation. Sometimes the same, sometimes it's different. It depends on the words.
Sometimes maybe they are pronounced the same way.
The same, yeah.
Yes.
For example,
Like what?
Like for example,
So
the word
the same spelling,
dove.
the same spelling.
Yeah, the same spelling all the time. The same
but
spelling.
not the same meaning, of course.
Yeah, of course, not the same
Yes.
meaning. For example, the word dove.
Mm-hmm.
It means a small white bird, and it also means it's the past tense of dive. For example, the dove flew by the window as a noun. As a verb, we say she dove into the pool. So here we have the same pronunciation. Sometimes we have different pronunciation, like the adjective clause and the verb clause. Here we have different pronunciation, but the same spelling and the different meaning.
Okay, let's now do an exercise. We have an exercise. Read the following sentences, then match the words in bold to their definitions below.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Here we have the same word, but in two different sentences.
We have bow.
Yeah. It has the same pronunciation, the same spelling, but with different meanings.
Yes.
Yeah. After shooting the bull with his bow, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. To the audience.
To the audience.
Yeah. Bow here, the same pronunciation, but the first bow, what does it mean?
The same spelling.
The same spelling, the same
Yes.
pronunciation,
Yes.
but different meanings, of course.
Yes.
So the first one, which we have two choices here, sir. The polite gesture of bending at the waist, or a weapon used for shooting arrows. So here, the first part, after shooting the bull with his bow, it should be, of course, a weapon used for shooting arrows.
Yes.
The second one, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. It means a polite gesture of bending to the waist.
The polite gesture of bending at the waist.
Okay.
Good. Number two.
Number two. As she went to the store close to her house, the woman was careful to close and lock the front door. The first one is close with this.
I think it's very clear that the first one is an adjective,
Yes.
right? The
Right.
store close to her house.
Here we have the same spelling, but different pronunciation, different meanings. So which one means to shut, and which one means to being nearby? The first one is nearby, or being nearby. The second one means to shut the door, to close the door,
Yes.
etc.
Yes,
The last one?
That's correct.
The city took the lead in getting lead out of the municipal waste. Here the same spelling, different pronunciation, and different meanings. We have two choices, a type of metal and starting in front. So a type of metal is lead, like the lead of the pencil inside the pencil
Yes,
cell.
yes, lead.
Yes, and lead here, it means starting in front.
Yes. Thank you very much. Now, Miss Wala, we have number 4.
Yeah, number 4, we have the wind blew softly as we watched the river wind its way through the valley.
Yes.
Here we have a noun, it's wind, which means, I'll match it with B, the moving of air. The second one, the river wind as a verb, it means to move or have a curving course. The second one, I object to being given this object. Here we have the same pronunciation, the same spelling, but we can differentiate between them according to the stress. If it's a verb, we stress the second syllable, but if it's a noun, the first syllable. The first one, I object, it means to disagree with B.
Yes.
This object as a noun, it means an item. The last sentence, how long will the live fish live without food? Here we have also different pronunciation. The first one, the live fish, it means not dead. It stay alive. The second one, live, it's a verb which means to survive.
Yes. Thank you. Now, we can move on to something else, another title in Unit 2, which is grammar. In grammar of Unit 9, we talk about conjunctions or paired conjunctions. We call them paired conjunctions in the book. What about types of conjunctions? Of course, conjunctions, there are many types of conjunctions. Miss Hanan, I think, is ready to talk about types of conjunctions.
So
Please.
here, the conjunctions in this lesson are paired. Paired, it means two words that come together. Paired conjunctions are not single words. They work in pairs. They should be together, as we said, two words. And we have 5 correlative conjunctions. Correlative or paired conjunctions, the same meaning, of course.
Good.
We have both and, whether or, neither nor, not only.
Just
Okay.
one by one.
One
Miss
by
Hanan.
one again.
Both and.
Whether or,
Good.
neither nor, not only but also, either or.
Good.
They are
So-
fixed, sir.
So both and. Of course, we are going to give a lot of examples about all these paired conjunctions. So we have 5 paired conjunctions.
Yes.
Both and, whether or, neither nor, not only but also, either or.
Yes.
Good. Let's have some examples.
Okay. The first example, both my mother and my sister are here. Here we join 2 nouns together, or 2 subjects together, sir. So both my mother and my sister are here. When we use this paired conjunction, it must be followed by a plural noun.
Good. So here, both and, here we used this paired conjunction
Yes.
to, let's say, join 2 nouns.
In our example,
My
how-
mother, my sister. Both my mother and my sister, so they are 2 now.
Yes.
So you said this paired conjunction takes a plural verb.
Always.
A plural verb
Yeah,
only,
always.
not a singular
Yeah.
verb. So we cannot say both my mother and my sister is.
Yeah, it's wrong.
We should say both my mother and my sister are here. So 2 subjects connected by both and take a plural verb,
Yes.
as you said. Good. Another one.
Yes. Not only my mother, but also my sister is here. The second one, not only my sister, but also my parents are here. Here we have to focus on the verb. Not all the time it's singular. It's according to the noun that
The second noun, which is close
to the verb. Yeah.
Closer to the verb. So which noun in the second example, dear students? In the first example, as you can see, not only my mother, but also my sister. Here we have a singular noun,
So we
which
have a
is
singular
closer
verb.
to the verb. So we use a singular verb because the noun is singular.
Singular.
Not only my mother, but also my sister is here.
Yeah.
But in the second, or while in the second example, not only my sister, but also my parents, my parents are here. My parents are plural.
Yeah.
Plural noun.
So we have a plural verb.
We have a plural noun here, so that's why we should use a plural verb after the word parents.
Yeah. The same,
Right?
the same as neither. We say neither my mother nor my sister is here. So here we use is because the noun before it is singular.
Good.
And the last one, neither my sister nor my parents are here. Here we
Good.
put a plural verb because we have a plural noun before it.
So it depends on the last noun
last
or the
noun.
noun which is close to the verb.
to the verb.
If it is singular, we choose a singular verb. If
Yeah.
it is plural, we choose a plural
plural.
verb. Let's read the explanation
Yeah,
to the right.
when 2 subjects are connected by not only but also either or neither nor, the subject that is closer to the verb determines whether the verb is singular or plural.
Good.
We use not only but also when we have emphasis or to indicate surprise. So
Good.
we pronounce it not only my sister but also my
To
parents.
emphasize something.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. or to indicate surprise.
Indicate surprise also.
Not only my little brother won a prize, but also my sister.
Yeah.
So here I'm trying to indicate surprise about a situation. Let's go on to another example, some other examples, Ms.
Yeah.
Hanan.
Okay. The research project will take both time and money. As we said, these are conjunctions or paired conjunctions, as we said. They not only, let's say, join nouns as subjects, they join verbs, they join objects,
Adjective.
and adjectives and others.
Yeah.
So,
Or clauses
as
sometimes.
as we see here, we'll take both. We here join two objects. We'll
Two
join
nouns.
two nouns,
Two
but
nouns.
objects in the case of
Both
objects.
time and money.
Yeah,
No verb here.
yeah,
We are trying to talk about two things.
two things.
So the
Similar
research
things.
project will take both
Yes.
time and money.
Okay, and so not only a fox in the woods, but also a pair. So not only here joins a preposition. Let's say also an object here. Let's say
She saw not only a fox,
a fox in the woods,
but also a
pair.
bear. So she
Yeah.
saw two animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Good.
take either chemistry or physics next semester or term, let's say.
Yes.
Either or. Here we have chemistry, physics, the same entity.
Yes.
That book is neither interesting nor accurate. Also here we join two adjectives.
So neither here nor refers to
Negative, of
meaning.
course. They have a
Yes.
negative meaning.
Let's read the
The same
explanation.
grammatical forms should follow each part of the verb conjunction. I mean, if we join two nouns before the second, part of the conjunction, if it is a noun, what comes after it should be a noun. If it is an adjective, it should be an adjective, a
Okay.
verb, and so on.
good,
Yes.
good. Nice.
Okay.
Now I think we have an exercise. Miss Willa, please.
Yes. Now choose the correct answer. We have to choose the verbs. The first one, both Fred and Linda likes, like, does like, or do like helping their friends. Here we have the paired conjunction. It's both and. As we explained before, we use plural verb with it. So we use like, the first one.
Yes.
The second one, neither Brian nor Tom very considerate. We have are, were, is, and have been. Here we can't use are because we have a singular noun that is close to the verb.
Tom.
It's Tom.
Tom. We have Tom here.
So the correct answer here is C, is neither Brian nor Tom is very considerate. Number 3, either the teacher or the students planned to come. We have are, has, is, and have. Here, after the conjunction or, we have plural noun, so we need plural verb. We put have here. It's perfect, present perfect. So
Either the teacher or the students have planned to
planned.
come or are planned to come. Here,
Surely have.
have.
I think it is
Yeah.
have, not are, of course.
Yes.
Why? Because we have verb 3, past participle.
If we say are planned, it has a passive meaning
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Planned here is not an adjective,
Yes.
it is a verb.
Verb.
So they have planned to come.
Yes.
Good. Number 4.
Me? Okay. Not only my brother, but also my sister, doctorate in science. Also here the noun which is nearer to the space of the verb is singular. And in the case of not only but also, as we said before, the noun that is closer to the verb, if it is singular, the verb must be singular. So we have is, have,
Or has.
are, or has. It should be has in the meaning of own here.
Has a doctorate in science, not
Yes.
is a doctorate.
Yes,
So
of
a
course.
doctorate is, let's say,
A
something-
degree.
a
A degree.
a formal degree given to someone when he
Yes.
finishes, let's say, a level
After
after
master,
university,
degree.
master.
Yeah.
Yes.
After master.
So after the master, right? So he is given, let's say, this paper, okay, this formal thing.
And by the way, here we have two singular
So-
verbs.
So
is
he
and
has a doctorate, not is a doctorate.
Sir, we have
Okay.
two singular verbs, is and has, but the suitable one to the meaning of this sentence
As I
should be
said,
has.
yes.
Okay, sorry.
Has a doctorate.
Yeah.
Good.
So both the teacher and the student here, as we said, it is a rule, a fixed rule with both, and the verb should be plural. So the only choice, not only choice here, are is Possible, have, maybe, is, has. Is, has should be omitted or deleted because they are
So
singular.
are or have?
Are or have. It should be, of course, are in the
Are
meaning
here.
of exist.
Yes, yes. Verb to be.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, here we have another, let's say, exercise. I think this exercise is so, let's say, is useful for the students. Why? Because it is a good practice and it is related to a question in the writing, let's say, part in the final exam.
Yes.
We know that there will be a question B, to find a mistake in each sentence or to choose, let's say, the wrong part in each sentence. The students will be given some or a number of statements, and they will be asked to choose the wrong part. I think it is a good practice. Miss Wala.
Yeah, this question is a combination of many skills. It's related to grammar, to vocab. The first sentence, she was too young to vote in the national elect. Here we have 4 words that are underlined. We have was, it's correct. We have young, it's an adjective and it is used after to, so it's correct. We have to vote,
A verb.
it's a verb, and
Infinitive
we
in the
have
zero
to
form.
before it. And the last one, we have elect, it's a verb. We can't have a verb at the end of the sentence and we have adjective before it, so it must be election.
We should use a noun here.
Yeah, a noun, election.
It should be, it must be election, not
Yeah.
elect. National election,
Yeah.
not national elect.
Elect.
Okay.
The second one, are you sure in the information he has just given you? Here we have are, it's correct to use are here. Sure in, yes, and we have a preposition and it is misused here. We can't say are you sure in, we say are you sure about the information he has just given you.
Okay. The research project will take both time or money. The first choice, the research project, it's correct. Will take, future, it's correct in the correct form. Both here and not or. This is
Number 4.
Number 4. We should learn to accept our weak and our strength. When we said when we join 2 entities, they should be the same. So weak, strength here, it's a noun, and weak should be, it's an adjective. It should be weaknesses there. So the correct, the choice should be C.
The wrong part is weak. C.
Yes, it should be weaknesses.
Weaknesses, not weak.
Yeah.
Good. Now, in everyday English, in a hurry because we have only 1 minute, let me read it in a hurry. I'm sorry, because we have no time.
Okay.
In everyday English, you have to learn, dear students, that there are some expressions that refer to accepting offers or declining offers. What are these expressions? When offering help, can I, for example, can I help you? Shall I help you? Shall I use this for you, etc. We have many expressions. Would you like me to? Do you want me to help you? I'd be glad to help you, etc. These are some expressions that can be used to offer help. When you want to accept the offer, yes please, I'd love to. If you want mine, thank you, that would be great. And if you want to decline offers or to reject, to refuse, you can say, it's okay, I can do it myself, don't worry, I'll do it, no thank you. So we have to be polite, of course, when we talk to others. Well, dear students, that's everything. Of course, we have other exercises, but because of the time, we cannot continue. Dear students, at the end of this session, let me thank my dear colleagues, Miss Wala Safir, English teacher from Damascus Countryside Directorate. Thanks for coming, Miss Wala. And Miss Hanan Kantagji, English teacher from Hama Directorate. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, sir.
From Hama, dear Hanan. And at last, dear students, dear colleagues, I'd like to thank you for following us. At the end, we wish you all the best and goodbye. Thank you.